Okay, so another thing, let's go ahead and get into the compositing and everything. One thing that I did was I changed in these settings right here, color management. I changed this to film. It just adds a nice effect, a nice look to it when you add that. So if you have it on the default, it just looks like that. Film, it gives a different look to it. It kind of makes it darker, but it kind of adds an effect to the actual scene. Kind of like a camera filter type thing. So let's go into the compositing. Let's go ahead and click use nodes because we are going to use nodes. So let's leave this render layer as is. Let's leave this here. Just scoot it over and make some space for everything. We're going to add in, first of all, a glare node. Let's add that in, connect it, drop it right over that line. Let's add in a lens distortion node. Lens distortion. Let's connect it to this glare node just by dragging it over that line. And let's go ahead and add in a defocus node. Let's drag it right over this line to connect it. And we need to connect the Z depth, or whatever this is, the Z. We need to connect this Z option to this Z on the defocus. And then select use Z buffer. Now let's turn off preview. Select scene. Select this scene, whatever it is. Whatever your scene is named, you need to put it in there. Which it will always have all the scenes listed in here. So let's change this to 15. That's what I originally had it as. And let's add in a viewer node. Like this. Viewer. Put I before E. Viewer. And let's drag this right here to connect it to the viewer node. Okay, so now we have everything set up. We just need to change the options on each of these. Let's change this to about 0.01. And then the dispersion, let's change that to 1, well, let's do 1.1. And let's turn up the quality to high, set it to high, and let's change this to simple star. And let's change the threshold to 0.6 because the scene is darker. The threshold needs to be lower so that it can pick up more light. Let's go ahead and give this a render. Let's press F12 on the keyboard. Let's see what this looks like. So that's what it looks like. We might actually need to turn up our lamps. That's what we probably need to do. So let's go into the lamp options, select your spotlights. So go into the lamp options. Let's turn up the energy to 2 on each of these. One of the energies was really high. Yeah, let's give this a render and see what this looks like. So it's still looking kind of dark. Let's turn it up to 5 each. See what that looks like. Yeah, it's looking a lot brighter. Let's also make sure that we have this in focus with the camera. So select the camera and then the focus, make it the cube, and then select limits so that you can see where it's focusing. It's actually focusing right on this cube if you see that little crosshair thing. Now if we render it, it shouldn't be blurry on the cube. Maybe we can just turn up those lamps, just double the amount. Let's go to 10 on each of these to give it more of a glare or more of a brightness. There we go, that's looking great. Okay, that looks great. So we're done with the compositing. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, if you want a tutorial, just request it, comment below. I will be really glad to help you with that, making the tutorial. To show you how I did something, or just something that you have an idea of and you just want me to make a tutorial on. I can try to help you as much as I can. Thank you guys for subscribing and everything. I will see you guys next time. Hey, how's it going, people? Welcome to the new episode. Today we are doing a wonderful episode of my many accents. What? I am here. Yeah, so here with Steve. Actually, not even Steve. It's you can change the name. Master Pocket Edition. This is what this is. It's actually the Windows 10 Beta Edition, but it's really great. It's a new version that I've never seen before until now.